What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to TVandME, and from the thumbnail and the title of this video you probably realise what I'm reacting to next. Yes, it's The Walking Dead. But you may be asking yourself, seeing as earlier on this year I said that I'd seen season 1 of The Walking Dead, why am I going back to it? Well, the other day I was about to start season 2 of The Walking Dead and put it up as a reaction, but then I realised I don't actually remember much of what happened in season 1. I remember bits and pieces, but in order to go to season 2 I'd need to watch season 1 anyway, because I need to refresh myself on the story. So I thought, you know what, why not record it, why not do a reaction and then just do the whole series through as one thing. The only real things I remember from season 1 are a scene with a tank, which I believe the character, I think his name is Rick Grimes, I've seen that name everywhere, I think that's the character I'm thinking of, the one with the cowboy hat, or the sheriff. I remember him going into a tank at one point somewhere near the end of the season. The only other scene I really remember is on a rooftop. I think the guy who plays the Punisher, is it Berthnell, something like that, his name, the actor's name, he gets handcuffed to a roof. I remember that part, and yeah, thinking about it, that's all I remember. So like I say, in order to watch season 2 I'd need to go back to season 1 anyway and rewatch it. So this is where I am. I'm doing this reaction at season 1 episode 1, and I thought we could go from there. I'm actually really looking forward to watching this show, and I'll tell you what, it's been really hard to avoid spoilers on this show recently, especially with season 7. Is it season 7? I think that started up again recently, and I've managed to avoid major spoilers. The only things I've heard from season 7, which I've just like browsed past, is there's a bat with a name. I'm not sure of its name. There's a character named Negan. Again, I don't know what that character is, but I know the baseball bat belongs to him, but that's all I know. Oh, and I know that he kills a character at some point with the bat, I think. Because I remember there was reactions to someone dying in Walking Dead, but I have no idea who it is, thank God. I managed to avoid that spoiler. So like I say, I'm looking forward to this show. I can't wait to get stuck in, and hopefully you guys watch along with me, because that's the main thing. That's what I love about doing these TV shows and these reactions, your feedback and you talking back to me and talking about the show. So even if you've seen the show, if you want to go back to season 1 with me and watch it through, we can do it together. I'm hoping to get these out like the other series I'm doing with my brother, The Man in the High Castle. So we'll have one of those a week and one of these a week, or we may even have more depending on how busy I am. Hopefully I can get 2 out a week, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, hopefully you can watch along with me. Write down in the comment section whatever you like, as long as it's not spoilers. You can do questions on characters, how I'm feeling about certain things. It's completely up to you. Just no spoilers please, because I really want to get through this series without spoilers, because I know there's a lot of twists and turns and characters dying, and I'd rather enjoy the moment as it's meant to be enjoyed. Let's get on with it. I can't wait. Zombie! Or is it a zombie? We shall soon find out. Well, it's a child. Oh, it's bound to be a zombie, and it's going to turn around and jump out at him. Oh my god. That is some pretty good makeup. What a way to open a show. That's all I'll say. The good news is I remembered none of that, so my memory's pretty bad. So yeah, this might actually work out.
And that's when the Exorcist voice pops out. You sound just like my damn father. always yelling about the power bill, telling me to turn off the damn lights.
Last thing she said this morning. Sometimes I wonder if you even care about us at all. She said that in front of our kid. Imagine.
Was that crows eating a cat? Oh, poor kitty.
Make sure you got a round in the chamber and your safety off.
He actually checked.
Would be kind of cool, get him.
Oh crap. No expecting that.
Holy shit.
That was my thoughts exactly. Holy crap. I was expecting his tyres to pop and not to flip.
I saw you get tagged, man. It scared the hell out of me. Me too.
You understand?
No.
Oh shit. Oh Oh shit. Are they going to pull it 28 days later? Because I can't remember. Oh. They don't hold back on the gore. Pretty sure that was their intestines that were hanging out. Don't open it, you muppet. Oh, that is creepy. Oh no, he's gonna light a match in it and somebody's gonna jump out. Oh no, it's gonna be now. You watch. Oh. I just had to prepare myself for the jump scare. Don't touch them. No, don't step over them. Somebody's gonna grab you. That's a lot of bodies. I hope they've all been headshotted. Oh my god. That makeup still holds up. This is quite old now. This is nearly 10 years old.
Is this real? Am I here?
Zombie. Oh fuck.
Daddy! Daddy!
Carl. Carl.
Daddy, I got this sumbitch! I'ma smack him dead!
You answer me, damn you. What's your wound? You tell me, or I will kill you.
Holy shit, dude. He's just been smashed in the face with a shovel. I doubt he can remember his first name at that point.
Come on out when you're able.
That little kid's like, if you try anything, this baseball bat's going up your ass.
You'll see the light. There's more of them out there than usual. I never should have fired that gun.
So they
today.
find it's not just
Sound
noise that
draws
attracts
and
them,
now
it's
they're
light.
all over the street. I saw your bandage, and that's what we were afraid of. Bites kill you. The fever burns you out. But then after a while, you come back.
Seeing it happen.
Take it his mum died or something then.
She's here.
Don't look.
That's his mother.
Get away from the windows.
Looks like she remembers where she lives. So these ones can actually open doors. Sometimes they're like really dumb.
I'll turn mine on a few minutes every day at dawn. You get up there, that's how you find me. Leon Bassett.
Ah, that was that guy, weren't it? Who checked his gun. Well, he did. Ah, is he gonna snipe her? He's gonna do what he meant to do before. The only thing, no, if he does shoot her, he's gonna attract the attention of all the zombies to that house. He should have done it from another house. Oh, he's gonna put that out of its misery. Oh my god. That doesn't get better looking at it.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
Come on.
Voice.
Hey, hello?
We'll be approaching Atlanta on Highway 85. If anybody reads, please respond.
He didn't
We're
hear him.
just outside the city.
Hello, hello. There's a person who
Oh,
called
it's his
still in the air.
partner. I wondered when he'd come back into the story.
Mom?
Oh, snap. So his partner, or his ex-partner, is with his wife. And apparently they're a thing now. How long was he unconscious? Holy crap. Man, it'd be so scary but cool at the same time being in an abandoned city like that. Like all the places you could go and explore and stuff. Apart from all the dead bodies and zombies, of course. Is this the episode where he goes into the tank? I could have sworn it was towards the end of the season. Well, it shows how much I remember. It must be this episode. Well, I pretty much remembered nothing up to this point, which is good, so... Bad for my memory, but good for the fact that I can react to it afresh. Bad times. Now this is where he gets in the tank. That poor horse, when they were filming this, must have been crapping itself. Oh, they are eating the horse. Oh no. Damn it, I didn't remember that.
I'm sorry.
Oh fuck. Look right, mate. Shoot him. Oh my god. Shoot him.
Dumbass. Yeah, you in the tank. You cozy in there?
Someone saw him go in there. Oh, is that the horse? That's a lot of zombies. So there we have it, Season 1, Episode 1. And the good news for you guys is I remember none of that episode. The only part I did remember was the tank. But for some reason I thought that was towards the end of the season. I'm starting to think whether... Did I actually watch the whole of Season 1? Or did I just watch a few episodes? Because if the only other part I remember, a guy being stuck on the roof or being handcuffed on the roof, if that's like Episode 2 or 3... then I may not have seen the whole of Season 1. I'm not 100% sure. Like I say, it's good news for you, but it's probably bad news for my brain because my memory is terrible. I let myself off a bit though, because it was like 7-8 years ago, or however long it is. I think it's 8 years, something like that. Seeing as they're on like Season 7 now, it has to be 7 or 8 years, doesn't it? So I suppose I can't remember. With the amount of TV shows I do watch, some stuff is bound to get lost up there. So what do we see this episode? So first off, he got shot. He went to hospital much like 28 days later and wakes up in a zombie apocalypse, which, like I said in the reaction, is a really cool concept. I think like we've seen it done in 28 days later and we've seen it done this. I'm not sure which came first though. I might look that up after to see which one did it first, but it's a really good concept, you know, waking up in that crazy world. But Rick Grimes is his name, I think. I just call him Rick. But Rick has a wife and a son. Their names are actually took notes this time as well. Laurie, which is his wife, and Kyle, which is his son. We also saw that his ex-partner, his ex-police partner, is now apparently with his wife and son. Obviously looking after him because he probably thinks Rick is dead. So he's probably trying to take care of him and they've developed a relationship. And yeah, no doubt that's going to cause trouble down the line. The only thing that brings up in my mind is how long was he unconscious for? Because... surely it couldn't have been that long because he would have... I know it showed him being really thirsty, like dehydrated, but was he malnourished? Like, was he under for weeks and he woke up? Because it's only a certain amount of time. Unless he had an IV going and it was keeping him hydrated and he only woke up after that run out. But I'm not sure how long one of those lasts. So yeah, I'm not sure how long he was under. We also saw him stumble upon... Dwayne, the son, and I didn't actually catch the father's name. I don't know if they actually said it in this episode. I was listening out for it, but either I missed it or they didn't say it. But Dwayne, the son, actually smashed Rick in the face with a shovel, and that's how they met. And yeah, so they made friends. They helped him like come to terms with what's going on in the world, and they're obviously going off on their own. They're going to be heading towards Atlanta. I'm not 100% sure. the city Rick is in at the minute, is that meant to be Atlanta? So he's arrived first, and the guy and his son Dwayne, they're going to be following up later, following him to Atlanta. I'm not sure how that will work out, because like we saw from the other refugees when he was trying to contact them on the radio, they said that there was a problem in Atlanta, or there was there to warn them of the danger. But maybe the danger is there being so many zombies in the city, which makes sense with it being such a populous area. Another thing I was paying attention to as well in this series was the rules of the zombies, because I noticed in a lot of different zombie shows and zombie films there's always different rules, whether they walk slow, they run, what attracts them, what they're, you know, what can scare them off, that sort of stuff. And so far we know light attracts them because they have to block up the windows, and sound attracts them, which is pretty much typical zombie stuff. I'm not sure like how zombies deal with animals. We saw them kill the horse, so they obviously eat animal meat as well, so it's probably like food for the zombies. But I'm wondering whether the animals can actually turn into zombies. Say they get bit or scratched and then they escape and run away, do they then turn into zombie animals? That's one thing I'm unclear on at the minute. Like I said at the beginning, we saw Rick get into the tank, which I remembered, but for the life of me I cannot remember how that situation gets resolved. No doubt there's somebody's going to help him, because we heard him come on the radio and say call him a dumbass for going in the tank. But I'm wondering how they'll get out of that situation. Obviously he can't drive the tank, because I believe with tanks you have to climb in the front. There's a special seat in the front from which you drive from. I don't know if there's a way from getting from the main cabin into the driver's seat. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure we'll learn next episode. Or maybe the people that contacted him on the radio, they'll somehow distract the zombies and give him a chance to escape and grab the guns. But we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that's about it for episode 1. It was mainly about Rick, him waking up from this coma and discovering the world he's in. We saw that his partner's still alive, his police partner. His wife and kid are still alive, which is good news for him, although they're shacked up with his ex-partner. So yeah, like I say, difficulties are there. Not sure the guy's name, his son Dwayne and that guy. Not sure what's going to happen there. He couldn't kill his wife, of course, but I'm wondering if they'll follow him to Atlanta, or they'll feature again in the show, or whether they were just like a passing family and we won't ever see him again. I really want to jump into episode 2 now, just to find out what's going to go on with the tank, because it's really bugging me. But I'll hold off. I'll wait for next week when I do the next episode, or I may do it later this week. I'm not sure yet. Like I said earlier, I see how my time varies and if I've got time to do editing and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you do watch along with me on this series, and if you have seen the series, maybe you can go back and start from episode 1 and join me on this watch through, or you can just sit and watch the reactions with me if you remember all the good bits, and you can look forward to parts that I have no idea that is coming. Until next time, thank you for watching, guys. Remember, you can comment in the comment section below. Please no spoilers though. I want to go in this afresh because I really can't remember anything, and I want to, like I said earlier, see it in the way it's meant to be seen. And yeah, thanks guys for watching, and bye bye.